Isaac and his mother lived alone in a small house on a hill. Isaac kept to himself, drawing pictures and playing with his toys as his mom watched Christian broadcasts on the television. Life was simple, and they were both happy. That was until the day Isaac's mom heard a voice from above. "Your son has become corrupted by sin. He needs to be saved." "I will do my best to save him, my lord," Isaac's mother replied, rushing into Isaac's room, removing all that was evil from his life. Again the voice called to her. "Isaac's soul is still corrupt. He needs to be cut off from all that is evil in this world and confess his sins." "I will follow your instructions, Lord. I have faith in thee," Isaac's mother replied, as she locked Isaac in his room, away from the evils of the world. One last time, Isaac's mom heard the voice of God calling to her. "You've done as I've asked, but I still question your devotion to me. To prove your faith, I will ask one more thing of you." "Yes, Lord, anything," Isaac's mother begged. "To prove your love and devotion, I require a sacrifice. Your son Isaac will be this sacrifice. Go into his room and end his life as an offering to me to prove you love me above all else." "Yes, Lord," she replied, grabbing a butcher's knife from the kitchen. Isaac, watching through a crack in his door, trembled in fear. Scrambling around his room to find a hiding place, he noticed a trap door to the basement hidden under his rug. Without hesitation, he flung open the hatch, just as his mother burst through his door, and threw himself down into the unknown depths below.
Oh, hi there guys, and welcome to Let's Mess Around on the Binding of Isaac. I'm It's Black, and I kind of felt like LMAOing this game, at least a couple times, which is why I showed the intro, because I've been playing it a lot lately, and I got about the week it came out. This is a exploring game, and just in case I'm not doing anything, I'm going to use my best character, as there is 6, but if I do more episodes, I will show all the characters. Pretty much, it's an exploring game. You can shoot your tiers by pointing with the arrow keys and move with west. Then you can put down bombs with shift or E and use a spice item when you have a space, as it will tell you right here. The way this game works is pretty much there's a random dungeon generator, and you just try to get as far down in the basement as you can. And at the end, you have to fight your mom. Unless you've beat her once, in that case, you fight her heart as the final boss in a secret level afterwards. And if you beat the heart 10 times, then you go face a different secret boss that, we'll find out in the future if I happen to do that, as I've only beat her twice. I didn't play this game too much when it first came out, but it is lots of fun. And the way this game works, as well, is that... Oh, I should probably move my arrow off the screen. Is that you go into rooms, and there will be, like, secret items. There's one item room on each floor, which I just entered, and there's one shop on each floor, and there's one boss on each floor, and they just randomly spawn. But if you have this character, Cain, he has this thing called the Luck Foot, which typically gets you better drops. This item right here is Little Steve, which I believe, indeed, shoots homing shots. In case you're wondering, yes, we are shooting our tiers, and that is our weapon. And I love this game. It's pretty awesome. It's fairly dark, but, you know, it's really cool. And it's only $5, so it's a really good deal, and I think I've spent, like, maybe 30 hours on this game. So definitely a good deal if you're looking for a lot of playtime. And certainly fun. I just dropped a bomb, and I didn't mean to. Okay. There's also a secret room on each floor that you can only get to by bombing or having X-ray goggles, and I'm gonna assume it's up here. I'm just gonna hope it's up there. Indeed it is. I'm gonna pick up this bomb first. It's really hard to explain this game. There's a lot of things I'm gonna have to get to, just at least in this first episode, because this game is fairly really big. By the way, this was made by Edmund McMillan, as well as Fiorin Himsel and Danny Baranowski. I think that's how you pronounce it. Danny Baranowski did the music for Super Meat Boy, and Edmund McMillan made Super Meat Boy. So pretty much it's by Team Meat. And it is considered a Team Meat game. And $5 on Steam, so it's pretty cool. And it has like, what, 100 items right now that you can just randomly find, and each experience is different. And we got Kane versus Steven. And Steven is a reskin of a boss, except he's much harder. And you can only get him after you've beat the game at least once, I believe. And this is really odd. I've never had him while having this little Steve upgrade. Actually, this is the first time, actually second time I've faced this Steve boss ever. And it's a reference to, I believe, a game that Edmund McMillan made before Super Meat Boy called Steven. Although I don't know much about it, so. And some of these special bosses like this have set drops. The Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse are bosses, and they have set drops. He has a set drop, which is Steven. So now we have Little Steven and Steve. And Steven actually makes you have more damage by shooting blood tears, which is actually pretty good. Also, each item gives you a little bit of a vanity. As you can see, there's a mutant growing off the top of my head. And usually you look pretty entertaining at the end if you actually do get really far. And it's pretty cool. I like this game a lot. It has a lot of depth, and I believe this game was made, at least the base of it, was made in two months. And then they've added on some updates and whatnot. And I believe there's a big update coming soon, is at least what I heard, with about 200 more items, and that's cool. Or maybe not 200, but like 140 or something. So this game's going to get even bigger. So I suggest picking it up if you can, as I assume the price will eventually rise, because $5 is super cheap for this. Yeah, we got some lard. I actually like lard. What lard does is it slows you down a little bit, but it also gives you 2 heart containers up there at the top. Unfortunately, though, the heart containers are not automatically filled. Oh god, it's Wrath. Yeah, there are some occasionally rooms that are the 7 deadly sins, and you have to do boss fights with them. Wrath is one of the easier ones, because you can just shoot his bombs back at him and kill him with it. And I'm pretty sure it's a reference to Bomberman he is. Alright, now we got a spacebar item, which I'm not going to actually use, which is Mr. Boom. Not a very good one, but it's one nonetheless. Pretty much it's just a giant bomb. It's pretty much just like the bombs you normally get, except it covers a wide area and it recharges every couple rooms. So, I mean, there's a plus side to that, but oh god. Alright, let's just see if this is the room. I'm hoping it is a secret room. Wow! Good guess! Alright, this is a slot machine. I'm actually just gonna blow it up. Hope that something good comes out of it. 2 keys, not exactly what I wanted, but whatever. Also, there's some dude just chilling in there. I love it. Oh, this game's awesome. Oh, the one room in the game that will actually lag my computer. A whole bunch of headless guys shooting blood out of their neck holes. I have a fast computer, but Jesus Christ, this slows it down. Alright. Well then, next room. And yeah, all these enemies are extremely creepy. They're supposed to be. It's said that they're supposed to be Isaac's brothers and sisters that have been just dropped in the basement by his mom, because his mom is a really evil person. The Hierophant, I don't know how to pronounce that, is actually a fairly good card. There are cards too and pills. Once you get them, you just press the Q button to use them. Although some will screw you over, and it's good to memorize which ones do which, but the pills randomize, so you can't really memorize the colors. But the Hierophant gives you 2 soul hearts. What soul hearts do is they go up on your heart container count right there, but once you lose them, they do not come back and you cannot regenerate them with hearts. So, yeah, they're pretty cool. Let's just pick these up, and we got lunch! Looks delicious, doesn't it? Which gives you another heart container. And, ooh, this item can be good or bad. I'm actually going to take it. Brimstone! It turns you black and gives you horns. And what it does is it takes a while to charge, but then when you shoot it, it just makes a giant laser, which means that you have full range ability, so you can shoot across the entire room, and it lasts for a half a second, so you can typically kill anything with it, which is pretty awesome. Like right here, my little Steven might screw this up and get these people out of line, but see, it's pretty effective. The only problem is sometimes it doesn't charge fast enough and you get stuck in a corner. But I do have the fortunate ability to have Steven here with me, little Steven here, who can at least shoot mini shots for me. Yeah, see, these guys can be taken out easily. Do I dare go to the shop? Nah. Actually, I do have quite a few keys, I might as well. What's in here? Ooh, a battery! That might not be too great right now, but it makes your items recharge faster. Considering I have one that recharges fast anyways, it's probably not the best idea for this current spacebar item I have, but it'll be good if I can actually find a good spacebar item. I'm not really that bad at this game. I'm fairly decent. I just got an email. Awesome. Okay. Oh, and there are also these rooms on here, which you can only go into if you have full health. And they typically have something decent in them, but you can't leave until you beat all the enemies in here. And I'll actually take the rotten meat. It's pretty much just essentially a heart container, which is awesome. Then again, if anybody has played this game, you're probably just listening to me ramble about basic stuff, so sorry about that. These guys are kind of annoying. You can only shoot them when they're not down. But you know, I took care of everybody. Brimstone is actually one of my favorite items because it just tears through people and I can typically charge it up well. And I don't actually have a bomb, but I do have Mr. Boom here, so I'm going to blow these rocks up. And if you blow up a rock over a hole, it will actually create a little bridge. And nickels are very dandy indeed, so I'm just going to go pick up that nickel. If that was just 3 pennies, I wouldn't have picked it up, but it wasn't. These guys are kind of annoying at times, but typically not too often, those fly guys. And actually, I have not gotten the item on this floor yet, so... Oh, by the way, there's only set bosses for every 2 floors, because every 2 floors is a level. And there's actually 2 set bosses that you will have to face on 2 specific levels. You're going to have to face your mom at the 3rd level, the second part of the 3rd level. Oh, wow, this is a bad setup they gave me. Okay. Kill the maggots. Maggots. My bomb should recharge after this room. Got another key. Okay, cool. Come in here. And these guys are really annoying, but with Brimstone you take care of them really easily. You can only shoot those guys in the back, but considering you shoot straight through people, Brimstone's pretty good on that. And I just got a vampire healer too, which is pretty cool. The Essence of the Vampire, Charm of the Vampire, I don't remember what it actually is. Which essentially, well, it does, I don't know why I said essentially. If you kill, every couple kills, it will give you a heart, which is pretty useful. Alright, another secret room, and this one has tons of money in it, so that's good. Yeah, look at that, 23 pennies. And there actually is a very rare item that you can get, and typically when I get it, I get like 4 of them in one run, and then I don't really need them. Is $1, and it will give you 99 pennies. Since I have a surplus of money, I'll just go ahead and buy this. The Devil. I believe that makes you stronger for 1 room, but that's kind of useless considering I got Brimstone. So, Brimstone kind of makes a lot of items not too great, which is why my Steven that's on my head is probably not the greatest right now. But whatever. And Gertie! Gertie can be annoying. I'm actually going to drop a bomb by him. I don't know what hit me there. Oh god, these guys are annoying as hell. I'm going to make sure he doesn't hit me. I actually lost all my soul hearts. But you know, it's fine. I can at least take care of Gertie here. He's not too hard. Once you take care of those little blood clot things, I totally don't remember what their actual names are. And again, you can just tear through the flies with this Brimstone, which is pretty cool. And yeah, you gotta be really evasive on his shots. The grandfather fly got me. Alright. And take him down. Steven helped there. And another HP up, wow! Kane is not known for his vast amounts of HP, but I have 5 hearts, and I sacrificed, what, like 2 for this Brimstone? So, I'm gonna see if I can just get 1 more heart. What I do like is this game marks where hearts are. Yeah, it's not looking like there's any that are completely open. I'm kind of backtracking here, but I do really want a heart, just so I can go to the next level on a full heart. God, why are all these over there? Thank you. Half heart's not bad. Could be worse. I'm just gonna keep holding charge of this down. Wait, that doesn't matter because it just negates when you go to the next floor. No enemies are here anyways because I've killed everybody. What am I thinking? Silly me. Alright, but now that I have done explaining everything, because that is grammatically correct by all means, I can actually get to having some fun here. And actually I got a good setup here too. Alright, trouble with this. You gotta move straight out in front of him. Ooh. Sometimes they're what are known as champion enemies, I believe. At least that's what Northern Line calls them, and what Northern Line calls it is what I shall call it. And they're just stronger versions of enemies, and they typically just drop pennies or whatnot. My problem here with these guys is that Steven's gonna keep shooting at him, and so they won't recover. And there we go. Alright, item room, good idea. What's in the item room? Bobby Bomb. My bombs home in on people, so that's good, I guess. It's not exactly my greatest thing I could have gotten. Oh, and it gives you 5 bombs too. Thank you. I actually needed that. Thanks, game. Yeah, see, there's the vampirism going in there. Gave me a heart for killing those guys, which is actually one of the better upgrades in the game. I'm getting a pretty good loadout here, and I typically don't get good loadouts, but the game's being nice for me on this recording session. Oh god, these guys. These are faster versions of another enemy. Pretty much what they do is you have to knock them down to a ooze phase, if you will, and then kill them once they're there. And you can actually grind off those guys for some health if you have vampirism. Oh god, it's greed! Occasionally when you go to a shop, greed will be there. One of the few 7 deadly sins that appears quite often. He drops a lot of money, but if he hits you, you drop money too, which means you typically want to go out of the way and pick that back up. He's not typically too much of a threat, but he is fairly annoying. When you're trying to go in there for a shop, you just wasted a key to go in there, and that dickle is in there, so. These fly guys. Oh, I took damage. Alright. Tearing through the flies. I'm Lord of the Flies. You know what? I'm just gonna head straight to the boss. It seems like a good idea. And we got Chub, a giant maggot. He can be difficult at times. I'm actually gonna do a good idea here on him, and it totally didn't work. If you get him to eat that bomb, he will lose a lot of health. But I did not get him to successfully eat the bomb. And yet another HP up! I'm getting really lucky with these drops, especially the heart containers. And now we're on the final level if this is your first time beating the game. But, since I have the secret level unlocked, I'm actually going to go to a different floor if I can beat these 2 levels. And this is actually fairly hard. I have trouble with this one occasionally. Not this room, but these guys are fistulas? And they're really easy. They just split into smaller parts and then they drop maggots. Haha, that was a fun room. Alright, just be careful walking through these spikes because I want to go get that heart. And then just walk back. And that was kind of pointless, but whatever. These turrets can get annoying too, these guys, but they die once you finish a room. Oh god, these guys are annoying at times. They can shoot lasers kind of like we can. But, you know, if you're really paying attention, they're not too hard. Considering keys become useless after the next floor, I'm just gonna use that. Because there are no item rooms or shops in the final secret area. And I can't actually head in there until I get half a heart, so. And I will if I get a half a heart. And complete a room with full health. I'll go ahead back there. Somebody just texted me. Wow. Of course, this always happens during recording and never anytime else. And there we go. My vampirism saved me. And just be careful not to walk into the fire because I've done that so many times. And God, they're all dropping penny. They're all dropping pennies except for that one. That's fairly lucky. They typically don't drop pennies. It's a very small drop ratio. Ah, God, I love this game. I forgot how much fun it was. Alright, let's see what's in here. Just a typical chest, some pennies and a bomb. Not exactly something awesome. Oh, these fetuses are super hard. They're probably like the second hardest enemy in the game. that aren't bosses, because they can just warp into different areas. These guys are fairly annoying for beginner enemies, but now that I got the Brimstone, they're just weak, pathetic weaklings. And the zombies, not a big deal, considering I have Brimstone and homing attack. And we got a pill here, and I'm going to use it. And bombs are key, which is absolutely horrible, considering I wanted a, Oh no, Steven, you stupid person! Alright, downside of holding this down. Okay, well, that wouldn't have mattered either way. Bombs become useful after this floor, because you can start using them as weapons. Alright, take care of these brain guys. Actually, those are supposed to be intestines, but they always look like brains to me. Because they leave an acid trail, and that sucks. It's not the good kind of acid either. Ooh, this is going to be a challenging room. Alright, if you guys could all just stand in the line for me, that'd be nice. Okay, and now these guys should go down fairly easily. There we go. It may look like I'm super good at this game, but trust me, it's a really hard game. I've just played it so much, and people are texting me. I'm gonna go into the shop. Okay, this item sucks, so never get it. Crap, it's Mom's pad, by the way. Ladder, very good. It lets you go across gaps, and I'll go ahead and grab the soul heart. And considering my money will probably be useless after a couple floors here, I'm gonna grab this bomb, and I don't need the heart. And Mom's pad is completely useless. I'm actually gonna bomb this. Ooh! Phew, I thought I was gonna accidentally knock that out of the way, and yeah, there's a glitch on that machine that makes it red, but Edmund McMillan has fixed it in the new version that he has not released yet. Because I remember he was all worried about it on some co-com he did with the person I found out this game from. Let's see what this card is. The Chariot is more useful than the Devil to me at this point. Book of Belial... well, it's not good for my current loadout. Book of Belial makes you stronger. I'll just use it here to demonstrate that you look meaner. But since I have Brimstone anyways, it's kind of useless. And you know, I don't need the Devil. I'm actually gonna use the Chariot. The Chariot makes you invincible, and it makes you into a unicorn, which is pretty cool. Alright, ooh! Not exactly my favorite room. Oh! Not a very good room with, to have Brimstone for. Oh, I can actually go across those, gaps I completely forgot. Alright, that was badly done. Alright, you know, I'm gonna see if I bomb up there, if that's the secret room. No, it's not. Okay, then. Over here. More brain guys. Oh! Oh, I'm screwed. Alright, well, that could have turned out better. I'm saving this Chariot for the boss. I'm going to use a key to go ahead and get the... Oh, I don't even need to use a key. I get the ladder. And of course, that is a Zelda reference. There's a lot of Zelda references and a lot of Mario references in this game. Ooh! No! I wanted that... I want to grab that first. I swear if I die on this room. It doesn't seem like that hard of a room, though. Yeah, he shoots afterwards 2 at a time because he's a dick. Oh, that's right, I keep forgetting I can run across that stuff. Alright, go ahead and grab that. I already went to the item room. You know, I'm just gonna head straight to the boss. Seems like a good idea. Oh, that's right. I can just take shortcuts, I love that. I love the ladder, but I never get it, because I never have enough money when they actually offer it to me. And now we got the Fallen, which is one of the harder bosses. And I'm actually going to become invincible here for half a second to kill him. And also use a bomb. And that was awfully effective, so I can be happy with that. And then he splits into 2 parts, and they pretty much do the same moves he does, but they do it together, and that makes it harder. And pretty much he shoots those lasers in all 4 directions, he charges at you, and he spits out 2 sets of bullets. He can be hard, but I took care of him fairly decently there. And we got another turret with us. Brother Bobby just shoots regular tears. But you know, it's better than nothing, so whatever. Although, then again, turrets aren't exactly great considering I have Brimstone, which can shoot through anything and is awfully effective. Really want to take care of these brain guys first, because they will put you in situations that are horrible. Just tearing through these guys. And my battery recharged my bombs for me. I can go ahead and get that bomb. Okay, let's see if I can sidestep in here. And this is like a homeless person-esque little child in the basement, and if you give him money, he will typically give you good items. And if you give him like a huge amount of money, he'll typically give you like a really good health upgrade or something awesome like that. And I got the devil back. And considering my money's not going to be good after this floor anyways, I'm just going to keep doing this. And he shit out a treasure map for us, which pretty much lets you see the entire floor. Not exactly great unless you have a compass. Yeah, they did make that reference too. But you know, whatever. I'm just gonna bomb this. Grab myself half heart. Very nice. Oh, I didn't need to waste that key. Oh well. But what the map does do is it does show you where the secret room is, so that's pretty cool. And I am more of a fan of the compass because it shows you the general direction, and that was lucky. I didn't have to waste a bomb. Nice, dude. And we got a nickel, some more money. So if I can find the shop on this floor, because it's going to be the final shop, I'm going to go ahead and go in there and buy whatever they have in here. Oh, yeah, I took care of those guys. Those guys are really annoying. Not to mention they had spike traps. I'm just going to bomb this guy. More money. You know, I'll go for a few plays on this slot machine. More money. Not exactly what I wanted, but whatever. No. Something good. Not more money. Something good. Not a heart. I prefer bombs or a key or something. Actually, key is not too much. Bombs. Pill, not bad. What does it do? Telepills! Oh god! It teleported me to the room and back of it. Okay. Whatever. I'm fine, I'm just gonna leave. I don't need the devil anyways, it's not gonna do anything for me. Let me see. I'm actually going to head to the right first. Oh, big brain. These guys shoot in all those directions, and then they spawn two more when they're killed, but still not a huge problem. Just wait for that acid to fade away. Ooh! Yeah! Bright side of charging up before you go into a room. God, I'm picking up so much money, and I'm not going to be able to use it after this, unless I find a good old-fashioned slot machine down in the secret level. I don't want to give away the name yet. Alright, just go ahead and grab that. Final item room gives us 10 bombs. Not exactly what I wanted, but whatever. Could be worse. You guys shoot this down, and I'll shoot this poop and get another penny. Yeah, there's tons of poop in the basement. It's a good idea to shoot it. You see poop on the kids' street? You see poop on the kids' street? That was not the sentence I meant to say. Yeah, if you see some poop on kids, just... oh, god damn it. Oh! Ooh, this room's gonna be a pain. It's Brimstone against Brimstone. But I guess I'm taking these guys out fairly well. The Hermit. I believe that takes you either to the shop or back to where you spawned on the floor. These guys are pretty much just faster versions of maggots. And oh god! Occasionally they'll drop live bombs as presents when you finish a room. I'm gonna pick up that item actually. I believe this is the Book of Revelation. Book of Revelations! No, I don't want Mr. Boom. I want the Book of Revelations. Book of Revelations gives you a soul heart every couple of rooms, and considering I have the battery, that's actually a fairly decent pickup. Let's see what this is. Magician. Not good. Magician won't do anything for me. It gives you homing tears, but considering I have Brimstone, you can't home with that, so... kinda useless. Whatever. To the boss we go. I do like the Book of Revelations. And pretty much the way if you really need to, what's it called? Charge up on the Book of Revelations, and you have a battery. It's good to just stay in a room in a corner where they can't get you and just keep shooting, because it'll keep working. If you just sit in a dead room, it won't do anything for you, so... whatever. Which is what I was doing there, just to show as an example. I don't really need the Book of Revelations, like, super much every room. But, you know, it's good to at least use it there. Especially considering I got this vampirism, so if I do lose hearts, especially because I have 6, it's really good. Alright, we got Pride here. Probably the easiest of all the sins. Other than this bomb attack, which can be annoying. Especially because some of the time they actually go into you. But he does do a really easy attack, but he's not even going to get to use it. The Lovers, not something I need. So I'm just going to pick up this. The Lovers gives you 2 hearts, but I don't think I'll ever need those, so... Ooh, Book of Revelations, definitely going to use that. Gonna go ahead and take care of these fire shooty guys. You know, I don't really need to do anything else. And, oh, I forgot we're on Mom! Who's really easy with Brimstone. Pretty much it's her feet and her giant arms and whatnot. And we are going to have to take her out. And she is not too hard, especially if you got turrets or a Super Meat Boy upgrade, because yeah, you can actually get Super Meat Boy as a weapon. But you know, I got some good items on her. Especially if she stands in the middle of the room and her voluptuous eyes are there as well. Pretty much the only thing I can say to do is stay out of the way of her foot. And if you got vampirism and this Brimstone, it's fairly good, especially if you kill these enemies and you've taken a little bit of damage, you're gonna go back. Try not to go by her eyes or anything because she will smash you. And that's not very nice of her. She's not that hard of a boss, but she does have a lot of health. So I just keep strafing here. I've lost 1 heart in total, although I did lose 2 soul hearts, which was bad on my part. And it's gained back half a heart there. Very nice. I'm waiting for her to stomp down one more time. There we go! And we killed her! We killed Mom. Very nicely done. And she drops the belt. Not that great of an item. Just gives you more speed. And here we go to the next floor. Secret levels. The Womb. The Womb one. I've actually skipped over all the things that have happened to Isaac, but it just shows really crappy moments during his life because this kid's had a really hard life. It's actually kind of sad. This game is really melancholy if you think about it. And the music here is super sad and creepy, and I love it. But it's just sad. I mean, listen to that. Hold back tears. Took damage. Wow, there's some fierce wind going on outside. I'm gonna go ahead and blow this up. I'm actually gonna use a hermit just to see what it does. Greed again! Come on! Greed, get out of here. I don't even have any money for you. Get out of here! Just because I wanted to come to the secret room, you dick. Alright, now we gotta get rid of his hoppers. There we go. Gonna use the Book of Revelations again. And let's just see, let's use the Hermit, and that takes us to this room. You know, can be fine with that. Speed up, certainly not bad. And the music is not queuing for whatever reason. Whatever. In fact, it's playing a You Beat a Boss music. Wow, this is a hard room. It gives you all the bosses you can possibly face. At least the worm-based bosses, which is really weird. Whatever. Alright, we killed Chub again. Again, these guys are really easy. Oh god, this is one of the main bosses, and we didn't actually face him. This is Monstro, and they give you 2 down here in the wound occasion. And now they're playing the music that's not even fitting. They're playing the boss music, but that's not what plays in rooms like this. So I don't know what the hell's happening here. The audio files are just going insane at this moment. This is probably the hardest thing we've had to deal with so far, but I'm sure I'll make it out unscathed. Or barely scathed. And thank you for the present of a live bomb. Well, I've always wanted. My lifelong dream was to get a live bomb, but my dad just never got it for me for Christmas. Strafed into that. Actually not doing too well with health here. I'm doing pretty poorly, and I'm gonna go ahead and use that and somehow walk without moving my legs. I have trouble with those guys on occasion. I'm super fast at this moment. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the heart that I left in here. Because apparently I had full health at that time, but now I'm just doing really crappy. And we got a blast assist, which is actually a boss that you can face in here, but I got a mildly weaker version of him, and he is actually kind of a hard boss. Only idea I have for you is to take care of the ones in the bubbles first, because after that all they can do is hop around. I'm actually going to sit in here just for a while and shoot at this wall because he's completely helpless and charge up my Book of Revelations. It's a good strategy. You gotta agree with me. I love you, wall. You're so pretty. Kick its ass. Alright, that should be good enough. Oh, it only spawned up one more. Whatever. Oh, this is gonna be a hard room. Thank you for the Book of Revelations. Oh god, I strafed into that. But at least I have more health now, so I can actually run into things, although it's preferred not to. These guys are one of the harder things, those guys. I have 19 bombs! Totally not wasting it. Bombs are typically a scarcity, but I have never gotten this much. I barely ever get in the double digits, but now that I have 20, pretty much, 18, close enough. That was an easy room, thank god they gave that to me. Ooh, take care of that guy. That guy just spawns around in random places. Ah, you dick. Those guys, when you kill them, will spawn bullets in all four directions, so just get out of the way. Blast assist! Awesome. So if we just stand here, we can ultimately just keep charging up this Book of Revelations. And you know what, I'm just gonna kill him. Gonna gain some health back. Gonna go ahead and bomb this blood donation machine. If you waste hearts on it, it will give you money. But since I don't need money, it's kind of useless. Oh! Hey, get out the way. Wow, those homing shots are quite useful on those guys. Alright, and now I'm back up to full health, so that's good. Oh, got another blast assist! Ah, so many blast assists. I don't like blast assists. Blasticize. Whatever the plural is. I'll probably just kill the majority of these guys and then keep shooting in the opposite direction again. Charge up my Book of Revelations one more time. Just wait for it to charge up one last part. Let's go. Come on. There we go. And now, it will give me one more of those. And I gotta go find the boss. The bosses in the womb are actually fairly hard. Except for the final one. The final one's not hard, especially if you have turrets and the Brimstone, which I do. This is actually a fairly good run. It's taken a long time, but I think I'm doing fairly well here. I've done well for myself. I've moved up in the world. Making your way in the world today takes everything you go. God, those guys are hard. They pretty much move mirrored to you and they shoot when you do, which is why they're kind of hard, because in order to line up, you have to be on them. And in order to curve your shot, they're curving their shot in the same direction you are, so... Oh god, these guys shoot lasers. They're like Mr. Eyes from Mario 64, but I took care of them fairly well. Probably shouldn't have gone here, because I know it was going to be a dead end, and I knew it was not going to be the boss. But whatever. Not doing completely horrible in here, considering the loadout they gave me in there. Heart back. Certainly nice of them. Pretty much that just charged up my Book of Revelations a little bit for me. Oh, these guys. Took care of him. More Book of Revelations. Go ahead and just get this penny. I don't know why I wasted a bomb on that. Okay. Still doing pretty good here. Take care of those guts, because that can be annoying. And there's no item room, so I can just proceed straight into here, and I'll keep the lovers just in case. And we got one of the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, and I've never actually got death before. But there's one of these potentially on every single level. And ooh, he can do that. That's not good. And they always drop the same item. And we'll see that item once we get it. And if you get one on pretty much every floor, then you can combine the items to make a secret item, which can be useful. Wow, this guy seems super hard. This might be one of the hardest enemies I've ever seen. But I'm taking care of him pretty well here, so... I mean, that's good. I'm actually going to wait until it comes down here at the bottom. Shoot him out the door. Ooh! God, this is speedy. I gotta keep shooting at this thing. I guess I gotta kill his broomstick too, which is taking for goddamn ever. There we go. And he gave me some health. And every time you beat one of the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, they give you a cube of meat, which in base form just blocks bullets. And if you get enough of them, it will form Super Meat Boy. And Super Meat Boy will go ahead and home into enemies, and he'll follow them and kill them and bite them. It's pretty cool. One of the hardest items to get in the game, though, as it's very rare to get all Four Horsemen. But he evolves every time you get a piece of meat anyways. Oh! That was lucky. And what it does do at this point, which I actually like it at this point, is it'll block occasionally, it'll block a bullets that would hit you. Which is very awesome. And this is the final floor. So I'm just going to go ahead and rush the boss as soon as I find it. As I think I'm doing pretty well here. This room's really easy as soon as you take care of those guys. I'm going to go ahead and grab this chest. Doesn't have anything good for me in it. Oh, didn't mean to use that. Oh well. It could be worse. I meant to press shift, not Q. But whatever. Secret room has money that I can't use. Let me just shoot these, see if they have anything good. More pennies. Whatever. Unless this has a locked chest, I don't think I'm going to do it. Yeah. Locked chests typically have better things in them. Dare I strafe? Yeah, there's some parts in the last room. I guess I might as well do that. Speed up! Not bad. Yeah, oops. My bad. Oh, that got rid of a soul heart. Very disappointing. Ooh! There we go. I got a soul heart back. And if I can get out of here without taking any more damage, I can go back and grab that. And there's the boss! And yeah, that is the final boss that I can get to right now, so we're just gonna head straight on in there because I think I'm suitably prepared. So get ready for Mom's Heart. First things first, take care of these eyeball guys, because they will get annoying as balls unless you take care of them. And then drop a bomb by her heart every time. As soon as you kill all the people there, well, I accidentally took my hand off the keyboard, by the way. As soon as you kill all the enemies she drops, she'll come down and let you hurt her. Right there, see? Take care of her with bombs. If you have... the shears are actually a really good item for this, but I don't have them, and I didn't even come close to grabbing them. So, shears pretty much give you like a little minion like Super Meat Boy, and it can be useful. Again, just drop bombs every time she's about to come down. Vampirism, kind of helping out here. Not charging up too well with the Brimstone. She's about half dead here, or more than half, really. Drop grandfather flies down here. Oh, that's right, I got homing bombs too. So that's probably been helping me. There we go, we beat her. And she still drops stuff, even though we can't go to the next floor. You know, I'm just gonna go in here for shits and giggles. And the nail has appeared in the basement, which is what we get. We can actually head down to the... Ooh, that's tempting. We can head down to the next level that I've never been to, but since this is the third time I beat the game, I'm just gonna go ahead and pick up the chest anyways. The third secret ending. And that unlocks a new item for the next time we play this game. And yeah, I just beat the game, that's the entire game. But then again, you can keep replaying it and keep beating it, because it's different every time. So thank you guys for watching this entire LMAO. I might split it up into two parts, because I'm figuring it's really long. I can't see my timer right now, but... figuring this was around an hour. Probably 45 minutes, I don't know. Hoping I wasn't super boring. But yeah, there's all the characters. We beat the game. And there's a lot of things to do in this game, so... highly suggest you pick this up. It's on Steam for $5. The Binding of Isaac. And I'll just let these credits finish because they're not very fast. And thanks for coming online and getting a little piece of black in there, person. God. And that is the end of the game. So technically I just did an entire LP in like 45 minutes. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I may do more of this. Leave in the comments if you want to see more. Goodbye.